Hey, welcome to another exciting episode of Gil Skillz. Today I had an epiphany. I was alarmed to learn and know that I had put the snooze button on an episode like this for far too long. And I think it's time to micro-scrap an alarm clock. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe if you like what you see. Hit the like button, make sure you hit that bell to get all your notifications. Thanks. All right, it is time. All right, enough time puns. Okay. We are going to go ahead and micro-scrap this alarm clock, ladies and gentlemen. It's something that I've been wanting to do for quite a while. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to snip the cord. Obviously, we've got this number 2 insulated copper, and we've got the plug, which is made out of brass. So let's go ahead and take that off. Number 2 insulated copper. Brass from the plug. All right. This is the cover for the battery, so I'll go ahead and start a plastic pile. It's a 9-volt battery in there. Let's get that out of there. From a scrapping standpoint, I'm not really 100% sure if we can recycle these. I mean, they can be recycled, don't get me wrong, but like from a scrapping standpoint, I don't know if I can make any money on it. Maybe some of the more experienced scrappers can fill me in on this aspect of it. So it looks like we've got a screw here, 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 and here. And we might possibly have them in these 2 spots as well. So let me go ahead and check real quick. Nope. No screws in either one of these places. So I'll go ahead and take the screws out in those places that I showed you, and then we'll proceed. I know you guys can't see it in the light that well, but get the cover for that. Go ahead and put that with the other plastic and junk. Looks like we got a couple of low-grade boards up here and a speaker. So I'll go ahead and snip the wire and get those off. A couple of low-grade boards and speaker. So let's go ahead and work on that. Those are for the buttons. The buttons! I'm going to still consider these low-grade boards. It's basically exactly what they are. So there is a board. Let me grab the other one. Another low-grade board here. We got all these plastic pieces here for all the buttons. And then we get the speaker. I think the speaker is held in by a little bit of old-fashioned glue. So I'm going to see if I can pry it out. Oh yeah, it was held in by glue. There we go. We have a speaker and a magnet, both of which is going to go in the light iron pile. All of this is plastic. No more screws or any metal on there. So we'll go ahead and proceed with the other half, which is pretty much the juicy bit. The juicy bit! We've got a couple more low-grade boards here. We've got a little display, which is attached to another low-grade board. Looks like we've got a copper-bearing motor here, or a transformer, whatever you want to call it there. Yeah, geez, there's really not too much of this. But then again, what do you expect from the old Radio Shack brand Optimus? Yeah, some of it was good. Most of it was crap. Let's go ahead and continue. I'm going to cut some wires here. There's that copper bearing motor or transformer, whichever you prefer to call it. Snip that, set that aside. I guess this screw prevented the cord from getting pulled out of the board, which is kind of nice because it kind of curves around that little plastic piece there. That gives us a little bit more number 2 insulated wire. All Right. I just took that junky washer off there, separated it from the metal. No metal left behind on the Gil Skillz channel. All right, we got some more wire. Got a little bit more to go. Got all these screws. We'll go ahead and take these boards out. Got some more wire here, so I'm going to go ahead and take those off. Alright, another low-grade board there. Got an IC chip on it though. And put that over with the others. And we got the final board that's on here, so let's go ahead and take that off. I can't get those two screws out because they were stripped. We got a couple more screws over here to get some more of this plastic stuff off. More plastic. No metal left behind. All right, that's another low-grade board. Or at least that's what it looks like to me. We got a little bit of brass there. Probably could take that off. Looks like there's a bunch of brass in that. That doesn't want to come off. Oh well. I do want it because there seems to be a decent amount of brass on there, so I'm going to actually take that apart. I mean, it's still technically a low-grade board. There's a little bit of copper on here. I could take that off. I think this is copper. Wow, this is just like falling apart. All right, anyway, go ahead and put that there. We got one last thing we got to contend with here. And that is that final screw. Remember, I said no metal left behind on Gil Skillz, so we're going to save it. There we go. And that's it. That's it on this piece here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final result of our tally of our micro scrapping. As you can see here, we'll start with the number 2 insulated wire and some of the finer copper wire that was pulled out of the salon clock. We've got some junk wires here. We've got some spooled copper, and we've also got this copper bearing motor or transformer, whichever you prefer to call it. We've got a speaker along with all of the screws. Remember, no metal left behind on the Gil Skillz channel. We've got some brass items here too, which is really cool. This piece here has a ton of brass in it that I'm going to take apart a little later on. Of course, we have the plug, and I believe the piece that was connected to the 9-volt battery, those connectors are also brass. I'm going to later on confirm that. Looks like we've got some low-grade boards here, as well as some plastic. Decent amount of plastic this time. And that's it in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you see, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until the next time, have a scrap happy day.